Hi everyone, and welcome to Truth Be Told. Let's get started going around the world from Aries to Pisces. Okay, one more shuffle. Thank you for liking and subscribing. Thank you for your support. It means everything. Okay, Aries wants to talk or not. Oh, Aries. Someone told you something. Someone told you something that was the wrong thing. Someone is misleading you to believing. Look at that Cancer full moon. Someone is masking their feelings, not talking to you. And for some of you, the things that you have heard up till now are not to be taken seriously. You're looking back on a conversation that you had with someone, right? That probably is near and dear to your heart. And you're like, wow, how could they have said that to me and think they were going to get away with it? The information that is being given to you is not valid. They're hiding. Someone is hiding like intellectual property. They're hiding their feelings. They're not telling you. They never did tell you, perhaps. Let's get a card for Aries here. Let's use the vice versa deck. What is the Seven of Swords here about? Judgment. Someone's judging you, or you're judging them. Judgment. Like you're saying, or you're thinking, and you're not saying. You're thinking, you know what? I hear, you know what, buddy? Dude? If you think you're going to get away with this, you're not. If you think I don't know what you've done, you're wrong. And if you don't, and I'm not going to tell you, nor do I want to share my emotions with you because you've already shown me your true colors. This could be father, mother, and daughter, issues of, they're saying that song, right? Being played like a violin. Someone masked who they truly are. And it came out. It's out. And now someone's going to have to face their karma. Taylor Swift's karma. I don't know why I said that, but Spirit said it, so I'm relaying that to you guys. Karma's a bitch. She didn't say that in her song. She said it in a nice way. All right, Taurus. Someone also, I'm hearing for Aries, I'm hearing Miley Cyrus's song Jaded. I'm sorry that you're jaded. All right, Taurus, moving on now. Let's go. Taurus. Crossing that bridge. If you are dealing with an Aries or you're on the Aries Taurus cusp, you're dealing with crossing that bridge. This card sometimes, I shouldn't say always, this card reminds me of Seal in Crossing That Bridge, in that song that has those, crossing that bridge. You are crossing a bridge. You could literally be crossing a bridge, or you have learned many lessons here you are, right? So you're dealing with the lessons that you've learned. Some of you know that the Akashic Records, something you know about the Akashic Records, and you're learning about the Akashic Records, a father figure, or you're the father of your own terrain, right? You're the master of your own domain, is what they wanted me to say. And the change was how you were emotionally handling situations that maybe you were getting, Taurus, involved in situations that weren't making you feel good. And why? Let's look at the 5, because 5 is about change. So you have to change your emotional outlook about something that you have learned, studied, read. You know, the full moon is in Cancer. So our emotions are all over the place. You're drained emotionally over probably a relationship. Someone could not make a decision. And if they did make a decision, it caused havoc, turmoil. If this is a father figure has crossed over to the other side, definitely. Yeah, this is 7, and that's heaven. Yeah, someone might have passed, crossed over. Let me get one more card for Taurus, please. Right, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. We could not see eye to eye, and I am using my intuition. A female could be using their intuition about something that you've learned, you've studied, you've researched, and you're crossing to the next cycle of your life or someone else's. Taurus, you could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and Aries here. Just emotionally a mess. I feel like it's like there's no out. There's no way out. So when we have a situation where there's no answers and there is no way out, we must become stronger and allow Spirit to show us the way. So that too could be an issue. Has someone crossed over? I'm just going to ask, is there a masculine Aries that's crossed over? Yes, that's correct. Okay, someone's crossed over, and that brings us to the 3 of Swords. I do send my sympathies if it is someone, a father figure, a grandfather near and dear to your heart who has crossed over, but it seems to me like it was kind of known. Yeah, that's what they're saying. Look at that, the Death card. Yep, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius knew it was going to happen. Could also be the death of a relationship and or a Scorpio. The death of a relationship, or it's the death of someone near and dear to your heart, right? Either an Aries, a Scorpio, death of a relationship for sure. But I saw someone crossing that bridge, so, okay. One more shuffle. Now let's move on to Gemini. Gemini, wow. You could be definitely, yeah. Gemini, if you are the Gemini, let's just say that a certain someone has crossed over, you're literally trying to ask Spirit about it, questioning why, and or this person has already been sending you cardinals, or you got cardinals as like before someone crossed over, right? Cardinals were coming to you as a sign. If you're dealing with, this typically is an Aquarian. So Gemini, you could be dealing with someone who's an Aquarian as well, who is still in love with you, hasn't gotten over you, and or is a youthful Sag, a child, a Sag, who's also, for some, is traveling. You're traveling together, or you're just, right? You're just part of, it's part, someone who's in the family. I do feel, honestly, Gemini, that you're dealing with someone who has seen the light of a new day, is crossing over, has crossed over, and you knew it was going to happen. I mean, look, Spirit kind of gave you a warning. Spirit gave you a warning, or it's a father figure on the other side that's telling you it's coming soon, and that's those cardinals. I do want to, like, I clarified, excuse me, for Taurus, and Gemini was in Taurus. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius was in Taurus. So I feel that, yeah, I feel it's definitely, you're being guided by a father figure or someone, a younger, it could be a younger Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It could be a child who is going through like their own differences. They know they're different. Okay, so a child could be knowing that they're different and not knowing why they feel different. Could be that they're gay, whatever, right? Let me get a couple cards for Gemini, please, about this read. Oh, look at that. Wow, twice. Our Father in heaven. A father figure in heaven is helping someone. It could be someone traveling via car or at a distance, and Spirit saying, be mindful, be careful. This is Virgo. If someone is traveling by car or over water, Spirit has their back, is watching over them. It could be a child. I don't know about the wheel reversed. Let's get the wheel reversed for Gemini, please. These are two Saggies. Wheel reversed. Yeah, new vistas. Someone's traveling great distances. This father that's being seen and showing you the way here, this Father that's showing you the way forward is our Father who art in heaven. The wheel reversed with Gemini, Libra, Aquarius is it's not time. So for some, it's not time yet. It's not your time yet. But a father figure is definitely showing you the way forward, spiritual awakening and or the evolution of your own awakening. Moving on. You are being guided, if you don't know it already, by a father figure for sure. Okay? And literally showing you the way. If you have been asking for help, if you have been asking for some help, Gemini, or praying for a father, I cut my own bangs. I know, they tell you not to do that, but it's like, whatever, you know, and then they don't fly flat. Okay, so some of you are cutting your own hair and saying, why did I do that? Or having someone else cut your hair and saying, why did I do that? All right, that was for Gemini. Let's go to Cancer. Cancers. A lot of emotions are happening because our Cancerians are showing us how beautiful it is to flow and go with what your heart center says more than what your mindset makes you think. Cancers. Look at that. That's a yes. I think, therefore I am. It just came out. Okay, so some of you Cancerians are working diligently on a plan, putting a plan in place, writing things out, clustering. I'm hearing you're clustering your ideas and putting everything on paper so that when the time comes, it's not yet ready. It's a 3 of Pentacles, but you could be dealing with a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn that you're working together with, and I saw her underneath. So yeah, you guys, Cancers, someone in the family could be helping you to get everything in place, right? And who better sometimes than a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, a female or a masculine that's more feminine, putting things on paper, writing things out, drawing blueprints, drawing the plans, putting plans together, someone very near and dear to your heart. It could be a new home. It could be an addition to a home. It could just be a family member. It could also be, you could be saying to someone, yes to moving in and no to moving out. That's what they said. Someone may have been contemplating moving out and you're like, wait, don't move out. We'll put an addition on the house. Let's maybe get, let's see if we can get, a price about a house or appraising your home. Plans are being put into place. If you are moving or you're thinking of moving the next 3 months is where you're moving, when you're moving, when you're signing on the dotted line. It's not time yet. Don't do it right now. If it's love, then you're moving in. Things are being discussed right now. 2 sisters moving in with a brother and wife, something like that. Maybe someone's not on the same page about it, but they will be. Because I think you're going to collab. This is like a conglomeration of what will be seen and done. This could really be working on a home, getting it built. Maybe you're building your own home. You're building an addition to the home. You could even be building a fireplace in your home, a wood burning fireplace versus, electric. Some of you don't want to spend the money, but you're gonna. just because you know it's a good idea. It'll benefit you. Some of you are putting a pool in. Some of you live by a lake and or a pond. And there's a lot of mosquitoes around. The transformation of from one place to another is going to make you feel more secure with your decisions and the home that you're in and or selecting to be in. And look at it could be that you're moving from one home to another, and Cancers, you're really happy about it, or you're moving in with someone and you're really happy about it. It's like, it's a family affair. Yeah, look. Yes. Okay. Cancers, you guys have been having such great readings. I'm not going to lie. And I'm so happy for you because you Cancerians show us how much going with the flow of your heart is such a true asset for all of us to learn from. Leo. The wheel, I like it. Let's spin that wheel, right? Some of you are going to Vegas and spinning the Wheel of Fortune and making some money, $10 up to 100, 10,000. Okay, let's not get crazy. Okay, the wheel is turning. Some of you are with a soulmate and you're extremely happy, Leo. Your kids make you happy. You're thinking about your children and what truly in life, children, grandchildren, they make you happy. They show you different aspects of yourself, which is right here. Your kids, your grandchildren make you so happy because they do show you, how much you are in them and the intricate details of their idiosyncrasies that make you shine, that make you you. You could very well be single, but you're also with people who show you as the mere reflection of what makes you so amazing in their life and their life so much more fulfilled in yours. Did that make sense? We know children make us relive our childhood. That's the beauty of children or grandchildren or whatever childlike wonder is in your life. This is your card. You're extremely happy. For some, you're happier with your children being around than not. And some of you, your children are traveling. Some of you, your children are traveling a distance and you're thinking about them and praying and hoping that they're having not only a good time, but also, keeping in touch with them. Maybe you're not talking to them, but you're writing them, telling them how much you miss them, etc. Right? You're thinking about them all the time. I really love this. I mean, Leo, it's beautiful. If you're dealing with butterflies, hawks, you have a cat, rabbits, monkeys, and or lion, Leo the lions, you guys are really very much homebound, going outside in the backyard, playing with your kids, remembering how the youthful times of play show up in our lives in so many ways. It's beautiful. And the innocence. Don't you love that? That's that innocence. Always having this innocence. That's what life's about. Keeping our innocence. Holding on to childlike wonder. Always being childlike. Okay. I love that, Leo. Okay, that was Leo. Let's go to Virgo. Virgo. Talking, getting ready to say something to someone. You've been thinking about it. You've been contemplating, how am I going to say it? How do I say it not to hurt anyone's feelings? How do I tell the truth so that, you know, we can have a peaceful resolution? I know that the truth sets us free, and the truth will definitely not only set you free, but it's also, for some of you, Virgos, whatever you're saying in court, something about you have to tell the truth because it's the right thing to do. That's what they're saying. You know you have to. You may not want to, but you know you have to. The truth does set us free. And you've been keeping something to yourself for a while. Right? You could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Here's Libra, so it could be Libra. But you have been given the go-ahead to speak your truth, to show you care, to tell someone, to write to someone. If you're not communicating, you're going to write to someone about they were right in helping you moving on, moving forward. Right? Maybe at one time, Virgo, you were not ready to tell someone, yeah, well, you were right about that. And it's that simple. You know what I mean? I didn't see it before, but I see it now. How someone who did tell the truth and maybe has left your life, how they imparted, you know, their good nature, goodwill, and their truth upon you. Let me get one card here for Virgos on these two reversals of the Justice and the Two of Swords reversed. You knew it was going to be, it wasn't going to be easy. It hasn't been easy, but you have to tell this is significant, not lying. And why do we say that? I'm not going to lie. Because you can't lie in court, but I don't feel this is so much court as it is I have to be honest and truthful with myself. Because the 9 and the Ace makes your final, this is your final closing. Some of you are closing on a home. Some of you are signing on the dotted line. Maybe you're closing on something that's, you know, in the courts, a divorce, a legal separation. I feel this Ten of Swords big time here. Hold on. What is this Ten of Swords with the Justice card? Yeah, your freedom. For sure. You're being released. The truth will set you free. I mean, come on. Virgo, the truth will set you free. No matter what. No matter how the outcome of the situation goes down. The truth always sets us free. And it's not an easy truth because it's hurting. You know, your Ten of Swords is upright. The truth of a relationship, the truth that you're setting someone free or they are. You're finally having the final conversation. Okay? I feel, Virgo, you didn't want it to end, but it's ended. Okay, Libra. 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 Wow, I love it. Very, well, aside from single, just very dynamic, very beautiful. Standing in your own truth, your higher self is speaking to you, the Holy Spirit. The red-tailed hawk is your totem animal for some, not all. And you are gaining a lot of wealth, security, and happiness. Right? Look at, by what? Letting go of needing to know. I heard that. What you don't know doesn't necessarily hurt you. What you don't know doesn't hurt you. There are certain things that you don't need to know because you're going with the flow. You're taking yourself out of a situation so that you can move on and be happy. You're taking your out of, like, you're not dealing with people, others that are defensive. You're not dealing with people who are negative. You don't want to deal with someone who's talking too much. Right? Libra. Someone's being real defensive about what's really going on. It could be a financial issue. I'm going to clarify that. Someone's moving in together, perhaps, and like, how do we share the expenses? How are we going to make it fair? Exactly. So you could be moving in with someone in their house, or they're yours, them yours, and you're like, okay, so now what does this mean for us in terms of our, like, financially? Am I going to be the only one doing all the legwork? Maybe someone says, I'm doing the legwork, so you do the, Libra does, the banking. Let's see who's gonna, what's fair in this relationship. If this is a relationship, then it's about the stability of whether or not can it sustain itself and set a course of fairness, of raising the flag. There's two flags here. Right here. There's two flags right there. Raising the flag. Like, maybe there's some red flags and it's like, wait. Who's giving and receiving in a relationship as you move in together? Like, is it traditional where, okay, so I feel it's not traditional. I feel like the feminine is taking the reins, actually. And the masculine may not like it. Okay, let's get some cards on this. For Libra. This card is in the wrong slot. So patience. So Spirit's saying, be patient. This too shall pass. That's what they're saying. So the equanimity of a relationship is going to balance out if you just give it a minute to be patient and not overreact. They're saying don't overreact. Someone doesn't need to overreact because we're dealing with fire and or water. So sometimes we're dealing with, okay, we got to put out these fires. We have to put out these fires. We got to get things done. And the other person is saying, just wait 1 second. Let's work together and get it done. Right? Let's just see what Libra, what's this mean? Yeah. The chores, the things that we do together. Here's another hawk. So the hawks are flying. The Holy Spirit is making way for Libras to not only become independently wealthy of your own power. You Libra are empowering yourselves by being patient, by going past your ego, allowing your ego to just let it flow and let it go, so that the man can be, maybe it's the man who wants to make the decisions, to be the authoritative type in moving in together, who makes the decisions and who's going to do what. Well, that takes time. It just does. It's like right now, you're in the middle of emotionally trying to get it together. Like, I'm saying this is what I want to do. You're saying that I want to do, I think we should do it this way. And Libra, just your ability, Libra, to be flex is on point. Just be flex, but don't be taken advantage of financially. You are not to be giving of your finances just so someone can, feel like you have 2 6s. You have 2 6s, a 7. So what do we want? We want stability. The 8 is infinite. So you're in the course of like 6, 7, and the 8 is not there, but the 9 is here. The 8 that's missing could be, okay, well, I don't want to walk away from this relationship, 8 of Cups. 8 of Swords is I'm not stuck. I chose this relationship to be in because it makes me happy. I just have to be a little more patient with the decisions being made and the actions being taken. The 8 of Pentacles is we got to work on this. We're at 6. Maybe we need a little more time to get the 6 of Pentacles flowing more flavorably. And the 8 of Wands is let's communicate and or see how it goes, right? The energy is flowing up. So all of the Wands and all of the Swords and all of the Pentacles are of the 8s. The 8 of Wands, the 8 of Swords, and the 8 of Pentacles is all telling you to level up, be patient, do not allow anyone to take the reins financially unless it's of equal, if it's equality that you're searching for. And I feel that you are. This is all about let's be on equal footing. If you're in a relationship that is not of equal footing, then something's going to have to, I had a hard time with that one. I have to pause. Take a minute. Take a minute and pause and don't do anything rash. Just let Spirit show you the way. I had to hold myself back. And that's what that 9 of Swords is, or 9 of Wands. Holding yourself back. Love, self-love. I turned it around because that's what you need. And that's what I'm giving you. Self-love. Love yourself enough to say, I'm not putting up, I'm standing up for myself, and I'm not putting up with anyone who's toxic, that is not going to believe and have the same values as I do. And if someone's walking away from you right now because of that reason, then let them. Oh, one more they're saying. Scorpios. You got what I'm saying, Libra. Scorpios. 8 of, look at what shows up in Scorpios. The 8 of Pentacles. Working hard, and that is not a lie. Scorpios, you're always working hard. You want your financial freedom, right? And it's giving you, like, Spirit is really testing your resolve, your strength. You could be writing, you could be printing, something about printing money. What? Printing money. That doesn't mean Scorpio in general. That means Scorpios, generally speaking, are printing money. Something about the value of money. Scorpio, I also feel like you are working really hard, and in your job you speak your truth, and you do speak. This sets you free by like what you tell people, how you help them, how you show them what's like, how you're going to give, like your advice to someone is to help them through the times that are tough, to help them gain their freedom. It could be family members. Maybe you sell real estate and or are buying real estate, something about real estate or family or moving in together, whatever that means. It's only a matter of time where you're going to set yourself free to help financially. Maybe you're financially helping someone that you're moving in with that was in Libras, which we have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius here. This could be a relationship of a bond in terms of commitment, a committed relationship, but also, you know, patiently kind of giving it time to fester, so to speak. You need to work, you know, are you working hard so that you can buy this brand new house or that you can move in with someone? And it's just taking a lot of time, energy, strength, and resolve of your own. You know, like you want, it's kind of like for some of you Scorpios, you want your freedom, but you also want that commitment. Maybe you're waiting for someone to divorce so that you can be with someone. Secrets out, something about the secrets out. Look at this, Scorpio, here you are. Secrets out. Someone is waiting for someone to, maybe they're waiting to get married. Maybe you're waiting to get married. Maybe you're working hard to buy a home. You work hard selling homes. There's a lot of Scorpio here, a lot going on. Family members maybe wanting help. Let's look at what the reversals here mean for Scorpio. The Fool, the Strength card, and the High Priestess. What is all the reversals? That's what it means. No more bullshit. No more bullshit. I'm not taking any more bullshit. I'm not dealing with lies, wrong information, the legal system. I'm out. Everything that right now has to be, everything that you're doing, Scorpio, has to be read, reread, reconfigured. Don't sign on the dotted line until you get all your ducks in a row. Because in the past, you've been dealing with, you know, some shady people. And maybe they're family members. I don't know, but you need to give yourself some time, Scorpio, to let that truth come out, maybe automatically. It could be about someone's job. Someone's being cut out of the family. That could be also. Or loses their job, or loses, you know, their hierarchy, they're saying. Someone in the family is maybe losing their hierarchy due to the shady people that they hang with. You know, what is that, the saying, right? You are who you hang with. It's very true, Scorpio. So watch who you're hanging with. Because those people are representations of you as well. Sag. Saggies. Saggies. Emotional overload. Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh. Drinking too much. And that's the truth. Someone's drinking too much. Is it bothering you? Let's see what's on the bottom. Ooh, look at that. A Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio is drinking too much and starts rattling about how they really feel. Ooh. Saggies, what the heck? Someone gets drunk and says, I can't stand this. I want out. I'm emotionally drained. Maybe you overhear a conversation of someone saying, I want out. The truth sets you free. Someone like, the truth serum is alcohol. You don't have to agree with me. But when people are drinking, a lot of truth comes out. This Cancer full moon, someone was hiding it. Someone was hiding their true feelings as well. So Saggy, someone was hiding their feelings, or you found out that someone is with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio that you didn't know. And someone might be denying it, but now the truth comes out and you're like, oh. Let's see what's going on with Saggies here with Seven of Cups reversed and the Moon reversed. Look at that. Ooh, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Totally overload. Total emotional overload. This is not good. A Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio is having a conversation with someone who is not happy, to say the least. And they're going to tell you the truth about how they feel, Saggies. And, you may take it with a grain of salt, but I don't feel that you're going to. Look at that. Saggies, it could be you overhearing a conversation. It could be someone, drinking. Oh my God, someone is getting drunk and tells the truth. Someone's getting drunk and tells the truth about a relationship, a marriage they're involved in. You could be the child of, the mother and father. The mother wants out, no one knows, and you overhear this convo or the truth. Someone just spills the beans or they had an affair with someone. They got drunk and they screwed around. Someone doesn't know who the father is of their child. And they're drinking. Someone is is there such a thing? A closet drunk. Someone hides their drinking. Yeah, we do not see eye to eye here. Oh my gosh. Someone is getting cut out big time. I need another card. This is intense. Can I please get another card for Saggies? Like, if it is about money, because I do have this. Oh, look. Someone's lost the loss of a child. Saggies. Someone's overwhelmed because they're losing a child. They have to lose a child. They have decided to lose a child. Yeah, it's family. I don't even have to go any further. This could be, it could be someone chooses to have an abortion, and Saggy, you're witnessing that, and or they have a miscarriage. Spirit says this is not the time for an addition to the family. Someone's drinking their sorrows about it. Maybe they really wish they could keep it and they can't. Or they want out of a relationship. Someone had an affair, got drunk and talked about it, and said, and it was and or is defensive. Yeah, shame. Someone is extremely ashamed because they have to get rid of a child, they lost a child, and or a relationship is not on equal ground. Like, this is, I'm ashamed. Look at his face. What are people going to say? Oh, yeah. Being defensive. What are people going to say? If they were to find out, which a lot of people find out that this has happened. And emotionally, you're Saggy, if you're witnessing the loss of a child, or someone in the family's loss of a child, you're kind of like emotionally unstable about it and drinking about it. If someone, yeah, right? You know, there are circumstances, and we aren't going to get into that debate because it's not ours to get into. It's not. Whoever has to deal with that responsibility, it's their deal, not ours to deal with. And there's no judging. So let's not judge others, Saggies, because this happens to people a lot. It's either cheating or the loss of a child. That is what I see. And just when I said loss of a child, all these just turned around. Okay. Ooh. I feel like really overwhelmed with that Sag reading. Maybe you find out someone in the family had aborted a child at one time, or miscarried and, couldn't keep it. Or someone in the family had an affair and it was hush-hush until now. And gosh, what if it's both? Holy crap. Saggy, that was a rough one. I'm sorry. Please comment. Please call me if you need to talk. There are times when, shit hits the fan. And sometimes we need just someone to listen. So I'm here. Okay. Capricorn. I didn't think that was going to come up, but it did. Look, Capricorn. Dealing with family dynamics, fighting, not seeing eye to eye, sisters fighting, a brother, someone wants to leave. Someone wants to leave a relationship, the family. Yeah, look. Capricorn, what is there to say? It could be a masculine and or a feminine that want to leave. Maybe this is just moving. Maybe someone's moving. Maybe someone just wants to move, to go to a sunnier climate. Emotionally not happy with family. What opinions people have of the family dynamic, Capricorn, people in your family, maybe just they don't agree with the way that you do things. Maybe they don't agree with the way that you raise your children. They don't agree with your thoughts, with your ideas, whatever. It's like, so what? Maybe they're very opinionated. Maybe you're being real defensive right now because you ought to be. Capricorn, give me some cards for Cappies, please. Yeah. The ego has died. So someone in the family, it could be you, Capricorn, or a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, whose ego has literally, whose ego has given way to leaving a relationship. Oh, wow, look. Someone's healing from someone who left a relationship. being very defensive. This is my true love. This is my one and only. And they're leaving. They've left. Someone left a marriage, a relationship, and you're still very much upset about it. Or you had to let someone go. I mean, come on, look. If you're a masculine, you had to let someone go. Someone had to let go of the facade of what the family thought they were, and they're not, right? The full moon in Cancer is like, holy crap, I didn't even know you felt this way. I didn't even know you know, it could be sister to sister, brothers, sisters. Let me get another couple cards. Capricorn. Like an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini just spoke up. Spoke up, spoke out, I'm out. Said, I'm gone. I'm starting over, I want out. Someone wanted out. Look at a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Right there. Capricorn, if you have a moon in Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, this is for sure your read. Someone could be leaving without telling you how they really truly felt. Someone could be leaving you without, or has left you without an explanation. Leaving you high and dry. Someone could have heart issues and they don't want to talk about it. Someone in the family had a heart attack, had a stroke. Let's go. What's going on, Capricorn? Okay, so we have the Sun card. Okay, so someone could be moving to a sunny place, but also someone's child is giving you the strength of will to live. Ooh, I heard that. Someone's child is giving someone the will to live. The strength of one's resolve is coming through a child. As a child. Coming through as a child. Not the birth of a child, as a child. There's the child. Capricorn, you could be the child. Whereby, right? You see the light of a new day. A child is enlightening the family about what they went through, how they went through it, what they wanted to say, they've said it. Maybe a child came to the family, came to the house, or is obviously part of the family, but needs to leave. I've had this before, I think, for Capricorn. Let me get one more for Cappies, please. Yeah. A couple is definitely upset because a child's leaving the home. It's not the other person. Someone, a child, a sister, a brother, a younger brother, a younger sister is leaving the home of a couple who's very much in love. So maybe your child's just moving out, or maybe the love that puts us together sets us apart. Hang on loosely. Hang on loosely, Capricorn, because nothing is as it seems right now. I mean, I can't go through and do a whole personal read for Caps, but if you do want one, just let me know, because that was pretty intense. Something's going on. I mean, I don't feel it's if it is a death, it's already happened. I don't like, you know, it's not like I don't like relaying that message. Someone in the public eye is no longer wanting to be there. A Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So, do you know what I mean? But we have to come to the realization of one thing, and that's really important. Life is to be lived fully, and the only death is the physical body. There is no death. The death is just the physical body being extracted from, or the soul leaving the physical body. That's what death is. And that does not give us anything else but the physical death, but not the soul. Not that of the soul. And why do we fear death? Because we've been brought up to? Okay. You know what I mean? Aquarius. Seriously. Aquarius. Well, hallelujah. Happy walking your spiritual journey, happy in love, loving your place in the world, seriously learning about spirituality, reading books on spirituality. You could be dealing with a Leo and or a Taurus. Maybe you finally understand certain things about, you know, the spiritual world in which we live in, the earth plane, the laws of the universe. Let me get one more here. And you're learning about perhaps one that you are sacredly bound to. A love. No more toxic. You're really learning a great deal right now, Aquarius, about spirituality and how sacred love is more, how you have been gifted sacred love that is more is the understanding is that is more sacred when it is loving a person even through all of what was. So loving someone even with their idiosyncrasies is what you have come to conclude to a nice resolution by definition of what love is. You could be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or a Leo. A relationship, a marriage. Now you get it. Now you get it. I'm not saying you didn't get it before. But if a relationship was not working before, because emotions, which came out, it was in the other deck, so I'm just going to say emotions, someone was hiding their emotions, and perhaps it was you hiding some of your emotions, right, in a relationship. I have cards mixed in here, Aquarius. So you had mixed feelings of what, yeah, we're now clear. Mixed feelings in love with those that gave you, right? Those that gave you those feelings of, well, I'm not sure because, you know, it could be toxic, or it was not, you know, I lost love that was really sacred to me, and it was maybe because you had other loves that came before you that you kept in contact with. You understand that toxic emotions that you had for the emotions of yourself and others were affecting a relationship that could have been like a long lasting. Maybe a relationship was rejected, but it was long lasting because someone felt like they were not emotionally, in it to win it, because it was what? Was it about who had the options? Who kept X's in the narrative? I feel like for some Aquarians, your exes were still hanging around, right? Hanging around, your exes. Like you always have, sometimes we always feel like, they really are gone, but they're not. You know what I mean? They're in the backdrop. That's how I feel this happened. This is why a relationship was not taken seriously. If you are in a sacred union, something other than this is not necessarily that rejection. It is about learning about loving people with all their idiosyncrasies, right? With whatever they bring to the table, whether it's toxic or not. Do you show your love? Do you show your love? Do you expose your feelings to others, or do you hide away in the backdrop, or do others hide away in the backdrop? I don't know. Aquarius. Aquarius. Justice. The injustice. That could mean a divorce. Something wasn't fair. It wasn't fair. A relationship that seemed to have had the potential to go the distance wasn't fair. In your eyes, Aquarius, maybe this relationship wasn't fair, but in the backdrop of the relationship were others. Maybe you had feelings for others, or an ex, or a couple exes, or a few past relationships that deemed to play the same story. Your past relationships have been the same storyline as the ones that you've had before, and in the back of your mind, you've been saying, that's not fair. Aquarius. Yeah, it's not fair, and I'm pissed. Or a Leo's pissed, because Leo's here. So this could be, I'm like this. Okay, this could be a marriage. Let's just go there. This could be a marriage. You're a baby mama, baby daddy situation, baby mama situation, or daddy, right? A marriage with child that didn't work out. Right here, sorry. That didn't work out, right? Didn't work out. There was toxic backdrop of emotional instability because there were others. So a divorce and or a true love, a sacred love, was lost because of someone who played around, thought they could get or do better. I'm just telling it like it is. I'm sorry, Aquarius, I am. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Leo, Taurus, Libra, Capricorn. Or was it about money? Is it about true love? Does a relationship, Aquarius, require someone to be financially right? Financially there? Or does, you know, like be the breadwinner? Or were you the person who thought, and vice versa, that money and love equal, you know, a marriage, happiness? Are you paying out too much money to an ex? That could be too. Someone's pissed. Maybe you haven't been paying your child support. This could be child support that is now owed. And you're worried because your money, the money situation is not coming as quickly as you'd like. And they're not happy about it. So they're telling you. A feminine who has maybe brown hair with reddish tint in it and or blonde with brown. It seems to me like this is going nowhere. That's what they just said. This relationship was going nowhere because it didn't have the fair and just, you know, okay, they just said just desserts. Someone wanted their cake and eat it too. You know, I'm not saying it was messing around, but there could have been someone who definitely had, you know, some people waiting in the wings. If some relationship didn't work out, then they had backup plans. I feel that happens a lot, you know, because not many people just have, you know, like a clean slate. You always have like an ex lingering or two. Do you know what I mean? And usually the ex lingering, that should either be one and done, or if it's not, then it's showing you that that person really has remorse and regret and wants to work it out. You know what I mean? We need to always keep our exes for a reason. They're called exes for a reason. And when exes linger, and maybe, here's the thing, exes could be lingering and you don't know it. Do you know what I'm saying? That could mean that you had an ex lingering, but you didn't know the ex is lingering because they're just waiting for you or for this relationship or this marriage not to work out so that they can jump in. And maybe that's how you got in a relationship, because you waited for someone to get out of one in order to get into that relationship with them. Maybe someone was married. Do you know what I'm saying? A lot of factors play into that scenario. So let's not place any blame game, but let's understand the true realization of what has been happening or did happen. Okay? It's been a little rough for these Aquarians, but it's going to get better. It will. But I think an ex keeps lingering, or you're wanting to keep the ex around. Okay, Pisces. Okay, so I love this, Pisces, for you, because we're happy in family, happiness, celebrations, reunions, getting together, and whatever has passed is past. It's gone, it's over. Whatever crap you had to deal with, whatever fires you had to put out, those are done. And Spirit's saying, now I can focus. I can really focus in and celebrate like family, sisters, gatherings, daughters. Let's toast, making a toast. Someone's making a toast in the family because they're happy. Maybe they're getting engaged, a new beginning, and children. So someone's coming home. Someone's happy that they're coming home. You could be really happy because maybe you're going home. Someone's coming home with children, engagement, celebration, reunions. I just want to get one card for Pisces on the Knight of Wands. That is the only card that's reversed. Look at that. Someone is the Star. So the star, we have a lot of stars. Aquarius is here, also Leo. I feel that we're dealing with the past of family unity, the past crap, like, putting out the fires is finally moving into a feeling of being happy and being hopeful that families coming together, that's not just raising your glass, but feeling like really happy because family, being together with family, doing things with your kids, getting involved, right? Pisces, being part of the family implies that we work together as a team. Our community is the community, knowing that we are one, the stars, knowing that we are stars in the night, and the rainbow, the hope of a new beginning, a new day, a new start of a family unit, being together and saying, let's celebrate that we have each other, but we also have to, learn how to work together. Doing your work in order to keep the family dynamic going. Meaning, do you do your chores? Everyone having a place in a family dynamic is really important. Let's get one more card. Pisces have had it difficult, right? And sometimes Pisces, you go within to you go within to the deepest part of your emotions, and no one knows. I feel now you are telling your story to your family. I feel now you want to share some of your despair with your family and your kids. You're transparent. Look at this. They're naked. Blonde, brunette. There's a lot of transparency in family. Sisters. I feel sisters, like maybe you have an older child who feels like a sister to you and or is a sister to you, but family makes you really happy. And some of the past grievances and the things that didn't work out and the blow-ups and the triggers, all that come now to an end, or at least to a halt, so that we can really, celebrate life. Pisces, it's beautiful. Celebrating life. And life is about family as we are one. I love it. Okay. I kind of overextended today, but it was definitely, we had to go through it. Some of those were a little harsh. If you need me, I'm here. Okay, let's get one card here because I went over Virgo. It is about what are the methods of what we do, how we do it, how we feel we need to do it, and how we do it. Meaning, the method of how we do things, is it in the eyes of others seeing us do it? You do like what? Healing. Let's just say healing. When it comes to the method of healing, do we seek healing in the sense of our own perfection? Or do we see healing as a serving, if you will, to others? Do we see healing as giving to others as we would give to ourselves? Or are we such perfectionists that we may not even know what healing looks like, but more importantly, what it feels like? If we have found the method of healing or any method to our, say, madness, so that's the thing, Mary. What is the method to your madness? How does it feel? How does it look? How does it taste? And how do you learn to be one without the all? Okay. They want me to stop there. I send you so much love and light and many blessings, and I'll talk to you soon.